Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mr. Packer here coming live from Bay Path, and I have an opportunity today to speak to Yeleana Feliciano a bit about National Heritage Month here and how that affects our students here at Bay Path. First and foremost, Yeleana, I want to welcome you to our little segment that we're doing, and more importantly, thanks for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So, National Hispanic Heritage Month, what does it mean to you as a student, first and foremost, especially through public education, your culture, your background, and all that stuff?
To me, it's I'd say it's an occasion to celebrate where I'm from or where my parents are from and what they went through from where they were born.
Absolutely. So, do you guys talk about that a lot at home and how that affects you and the society and your growing up today?
Yeah, at home, we talk a lot about what it was like for my parents and my grandparents over in Puerto Rico because that's where they're from. So I like to learn where they're from to know where my culture, is from because over here there's not a lot about it. So to find it straight from the source is nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. And we think about this and how important it is to tie in public education with recognizing cultural awareness and ensuring that we're included all people that are in our schools because our school is made up with a dichotomy of different backgrounds and groups. So that's really cool. So why is it important to learn about Hispanic culture?
It's important to, understand where other people have their culture lies because from a school sense, there's not a lot about it. We don't really learn a lot about it. So to hear about it, it gets people thinking about it and wondering what it's really about, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Now, if you stop and think about it a little bit, do you guys ever incorporate some of the lessons into your talking, what you're doing in history or ELA? Has that happened for you at all in all the times you've been in school?
Not really.
Okay. Well, it's definitely something I think that we can improve upon when we're talking about lessons and tying in the cultural aspects of things. So let's talk a little bit about traditions and how to keep connected with the roots from your identity as part of the larger community. What does that mean to you when I say that?
Well, when I think about it, I think about in my house how we speak mostly my parents speak Spanish and I picked up on it and I can speak Spanish okay to do a conversation. So when I think of culture, I think of the language you speak. Sometimes clothes is one of them. Music is a big part of it, and food is also a big part of it.
I absolutely agree with you 100% there. So let's talk a little bit about what is important about the Hispanic culture in your eyes. And Hispanic families insist that their children, the importance of honor, good manners, respect for authority, and the elderly, and how that plays into the overall learning process.
For me and my house, we do it like you said, out of respect, we may call some family members who may not be as close. Like in my culture, titi or tío, out of respect because they're older, and it shows that you really actually respect them and that you care. And in good manners is a big part of it. Like your parents would love to see you be nice to your other family members who maybe aren't as nice, but it shows what a good person you are.
Well, what do you think in your eyes? And I love this because it takes a lot of guts to come on here and speak to somebody about something that you're passionate about. So thank you so much, first and foremost, for doing that, Yelena. But now my final question here for you as we look at, National Hispanic Heritage Month here. What is the most important Hispanic influence in your community that you want to make sure that people know about?
I think the biggest one is music. A lot of people listen to music on a daily basis, and especially around special occasions, music is almost always being played. And with it being Hispanic Heritage Month, if you looked on like Spotify or Apple Music, they have their own little section for Hispanic Heritage Month because there's a ton of artists who like to share their own story about how they feel and where they came from through music, which I think is really cool.
I love that. And I absolutely love the passion that you have to carry the torch forward and to be part of this. And you know what? And I love your passion to reach out to me to ensure that we're recognizing that through our school community as well. So right there, Yelena, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that you and your family have enjoyed the opportunity to continue to connect and to continue to be proud of your heritage and your background. And more importantly, I hope that we can educate the people around us to be able to accept and understand that we are a culture with mixed individuals and mixed backgrounds, and we have to understand and accept people for who they are and what they're all about. So, Yeleana, thank you so much for joining me. Any final thoughts on the month itself?
I'd like to say thank you for letting me speak my mind about it because I've been curious about this since last year. And I was like, maybe I should talk about it at school. Maybe there's other kids who feel the same. And it turns out a ton of them do feel the same. So
Well,
I'm glad I got the opportunity to say something about it.
well, and I am glad you did too, because again, you got to carry the torch forward. Continue to do that. Public school is about every child that comes through our doors, especially you at this point in time. So thank you for enlightening us and stretching our capacity a little bit and helping us grow as people. Okay, because I think that's vitally important as well. Listen, I hope you have a great Friday. And once again, thank you so much for your ability to come on here today and talk a little bit about the pride you have with your own culture and your own heritage. Have a great day. And again, have an even better long weekend.